Wow, we finally have enough chairs.
We can sit around the mic the right way.
Yeah, not having niggas sitting on the bed squeaking and shit.
I feel like that was an attack.
No, it was just...
Because it's my bed.
They be squeaking over here too.
But this bed squeaks.
It does. It is.
I should start wearing my hat like this.
Just right on the
What's
top
the
of your
point
head.
of a hat that don't cover your head?
It is covering his head. It's covering...
Listen, like sometimes I'll be
crown.
scratching my head and like my hat will literally stay like this on my head for a minute. I'll just be like... until I fix it and it turns back into this.
It's pie lovely.
Well, let me get some.
Johnny's reaction.
It's alright.
Oh my god.
Well, what you wanted me to say? It was spectacular?
I'm tired of you
Hear it
asking
out.
for other people's food, and then you get it, and just like, it was okay.
It was okay.
No, not the fork. You bless the fork. Welcome
Oh my god.
to another episode of an ambiguously named podcast with a very stripped back cast tonight.
Very
We
light.
have Tyler, aka a single black rose, aka a quiet warrior, aka everyday awkward black boy.
Where are you everyday awkward black boy?
Huh?
Where are you everyday awkward black boy?
I don't remember that as any of your social medias.
It's in my bio on Twitter.
Oh, it's
Hold
crazy.
on, let's go check this because I don't
Not fact checking.
fact check this.
How you gonna fact check something I put in my damn bio? I know I put it there. And what does it say?
It says, a proud member of the Abstinence Association, writer, activist, and your everyday awkward black boy.
Yeah. That's what I told you.
Oh yeah, huh?
Try
Okay.
to play me.
Alright, you survived this round.
It's me. It's Johnny. I am still JCandy3 on all social medias. What JCandy if you don't find JCandy3? If you see a JCandy, it's most likely me.
Just type it in there. You'll find
You'll
something.
find me. Literally. If you Google JCandy3, you'll find my profile on various websites because it's such a unique username.
And David, and today...
David and this is just David.
I don't like to give the long spiel.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, short and sweet, straight to the point. But today, do you guys know what today is for us, for this podcast?
Is it the 10th?
It is our 10th consistent podcast.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Consistency.
Consistency.
Consistency is key.
It is. You know, it's been a long ride.
It's been a long journey.
Hell, I didn't think we were going to make it to 10.
I didn't think we was going to make it to 2.
Wow.
Yeah. But, you know, we made it here. We had some amazing guests.
Faith, trust, and pixie dust.
Yes, a lot of fucking pixie dust. But we made it. Even though, you know, right now we're at 3.
We're down to 3.
We're down to 3. The other 2 had
Decided to be,
social.
yeah, debaucherous, even though they knew they had a podcast at 10 o'clock. But, you know,
Not calling them out.
they're just going to be niggas.
In order to celebrate our 10th podcast, today is going to be a little bit different rather than the usual 4-topic, structure that we usually go with. We will be talking conspiracy theories. Yeah. With a little bit of relationship and love advice somewhere mixed in there towards the second half. So to start off, how do y'all generally feel about conspiracy theories?
Okay, I'm gonna go back into my childhood with conspiracy theories when I used to just like look them up randomly on the internet. And shit scared the hell out of me.
You was one of those kids.
I was one of those kids. I was just like watching YouTube videos and all that good old jazz. I stopped doing that because it was really just freaking me out. I love a good conspiracy theorist now though. It's just, you know, be like, ooh, you know what? I like that. That sounds plausible.
Do you guys generally... Oh, yeah, Tyler, what's your general, like, thoughts?
My general thoughts on the conspiracy theories is that I think I have a mixed feeling about them. Part of me believes most of it could be real, and part of me doesn't want to believe it is real. There's always like, you know, I always had this scenario, like, you know, we always think that crazy guy who's saying, like, you know, celebrities and politicians are like lizard people.
Yeah.
And like there's like a secret race of lizard people living below the earth. And like everything is planned and we live in a simulation and all that other stuff. When they say stuff like that, you know, it sounds insane. You know, the Illuminati and whatnot. But then there's a part of me that's just like, well, damn.
What if they are lizard
people? What if they're right? And like, what if the earth is flat? And like, what if? And so that part is scared. So I personally, my own opinion is like, damn, it could be real, it could be fake.
Yeah.
I'm a type of person who is just like really open to it being belief until it's just, you know, proven wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I'm open to the idea of like there being lizard people. Hell, I could be a lizard person.
Lizard people.
And you wouldn't even know it.
Are you guys lizard people?
Not that I know
Nope.
of. You said that real quick, David.
He did that. We saw Hereditary, you guys. So if you hear random clicking, you know that's the girl. She's coming back.
That
movie was funny.
But no, in general, I'm usually like really skeptical when it comes to conspiracy theories, mainly because a lot of the time when it's a conspiracy theory, it is always like blown to the greatest degree of like bullshit.
That's true.
Like they could literally say things that would sound like more realistic, like maybe like how you said like they're all out like celebrities and key people are like lizard people. If they said like maybe they're all like in cahoots and like the Illuminati type stuff, that's something that I would be like, okay, yeah, that's like, why wouldn't they do that? But when you start adding lizard people into it, I'm like, all right, bruh.
Why they gotta be lizard?
That's the conspiracy part of conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Without the extra shit, it's just a theory.
So it's like I'm not gonna like completely rule anything out, because I mean, why would the lizard people just like reveal themselves? That'd be stupid.
That's true.
But like at the same time, I'm like, lizard people. But in order to warm us up a little bit before we get into some of these conspiracies, let's talk about our weeks and any new music or evidence of lizard people that has sort of come up in the last week.
No evidence of lizard people, no.
Okay, we're getting there. We're gonna find them.
They're out
Well,
there.
shit, they might find us. Shut up. David. We're moon people.
Yeah, we're moon people. Never mind.
Oh, that's racist.
It's not actually racist. No, but my week's been chill. Oh, not even chill. It's been emotionally, physically draining. Financially draining, too. But I'm getting through it, you know. Yeah, that's the point of things. You get through them in order to see the other side. Yeah. And I'm hoping eventually someday I'll see the other side. But right now I'm just going through it. So
it'd be like that.
There's no other music I've been listening to. I mean, I got more into my pop side, so I started listening to
using your pop bag.
Yeah, because you know I like R&B and pop.
Yeah.
And some rap, but pop and R&B. And I started listening to Carly Rae Jepsen.
Okay.
Oh,
Carly Rae.
that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Is
She
it?
has an old album.
Are you listening to new Carly Rae or like older?
New.
Call Me
It
Maybe.
started with Call Me Maybe. I ain't gonna lie. It started with Call Me Maybe, but she has other bops.
Okay.
And then it went to Ariana, and you
Yeah.
know, I like. Oh, I guess one new song is the remix with Lizzo on Truth Hurts, which
The
is
one
kind
with
of
the baby.
No,
Oh.
with Ariana. Ariana.
There's an Ariana Grande remix.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
lovely.
Not true.
I'll listen to that.
Yeah, it's Truth Hurts.
No, it's
Good as hell.
Good,
Sorry.
good as hell.
Good as
Yeah.
hell. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, it's good as hell.
I can imagine Ariana just like hitting something like high in her little.
She didn't really go high.
Oh, she didn't. Okay, interesting.
In my opinion, she could have went higher.
Yeah.
Like she can hit those notes. I think everybody uses her for her voice.
Yeah.
You know, like she's known for that. Hell, she could be tired. So
She was just like, y'all not gonna get these notes from me whenever y'all want.
Every single time.
Every single time, because then it loses the pizzazz.
it does.
Like, here she go again with these high notes.
I look real fat.
My week was it's pretty decent. It was a decent week to say the least. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking it.
Yeah.
I'm still
Okay.
breathing.
New music wise, I have been listening to this nice little Megan Thee Stallion and Vicky Lowe song by the name of Ride or Die. And I think I listened to it like 4 times Saturday. It's just real. It's a real
Yeah.
bop.
Okay.
It's like throwing ass bop. And also Rules by Doja Cat. That
I was
hit.
just about to say that one. I was
Rules
just about
by
to.
Doja Cat.
I still have. Do you make me? Do I make you horny, baby? That's just
Uh-huh.
like stuck in my head.
That was like my favorite part of the song when she like cuts the flow and she's like, "Don't make you horny, babe." Like that's so fire. Doja Cat is going in a really good direction.
She is going
She's
places.
going in a really good direction. Did you have any other music?
Play with my pussy, not my emotions.
Mhm.
Period.
Zombie by Kodak Black.
Oh, the
Featuring
one with-
Italy Chopper and
Yeah.
DB Ormenta. It's hilarious.
We were sitting in the car and I was playing. I'm just like, oh my god, this is so trash. But I understand why someone would listen to it.
I like the sound effects.
Yeah, the sound effects.
The
just
ad-libs.
because it was like, that's not what I was expecting. Because I remember
That's a
Kodak.
dumb reason to listen to music.
I mean,
Yeah.
the non-Kodak parts were like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like flow-wise
Yeah.
and whatnot.
The only thing I got from Kodak out of that song was the raw. And then other than that, I'm just like, okay, I can do without you on this song, even though it's your song. Because he dropped, I think, maybe that's just a thing that Kodak's going to be doing now. Because he dropped a song, was it last year? No, it wasn't last year. It was another, like, Halloween-ish song, and he dropped it, like, around Halloween. So maybe that's just, like, his thing. Maybe he, like, really likes Halloween.
Song every year.
Yeah, he's just going to keep doing that. I mean, I'm kind of here for it. I think
Halloween
artists
Carol.
should do some stuff. Yeah, he should drop a little Halloween album. On some like Nightmare Before Christmas type stuff.
Oh God.
But nah, I don't know. My week's been interesting. It's been sort of an up to a down, then back to an up. So you know, we're on the up right now. In terms of music, I was gonna say Doja Cat, yeah, but actually I've been really stuck on Freddie Gibbs recently. Freddie Gibbs, yes, Freddie Gibbs. Like, so I listened to I listened to Crime Pays by Freddie Gibbs like way long ago, and I heard it and I was like, okay. It was one of those moments where you hear a song, you're like, okay, I like that. I'm gonna look into that artist, kind of, and then you never look into them. Yeah. But I really started like sitting down. And I played the Bandana, which is like his most recent album, and I like played it through, and I'm like walking around. And I'm just like, this is really like a mood. Like it's like it's so confident and like it kind of just like pushes you forward a little bit. And I love it when I find artists that like do that for me, like give me that like that push a little bit. It like changes your walk a little bit. You're like, oh yeah, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been trying to sort through Freddie Gibbs' discography a little bit.
Yeah, I feel the same way with Lizzo.
Yeah.
Lizzo motivates me.
Lizzo gives me that vibe.
She makes me feel like I can actually do something. That's how she feel like. Then you believe in me? Oh. Okay.
Some other songs actually that I listened to recently. I listened to 2 Blueface songs.
Wow, are you okay?
Wow.
Actually,
Did she lose a brain cell?
I think I may have a couple. But no, I think Blueface is such a weird, like, case. Because usually when it comes to rappers like Blueface or Kodak or, like, I guess I would put Gunna and Lil Baby into this list as well. I kind of just, like, their music has to really capture me, and a lot of the time it doesn't do that. It's just like, oh, it's cool, I guess. Like, I'll put it on, like, once, and I won't voluntarily put it on until, like, maybe, like, a year later. You know what I'm saying? But Blueface is, like, he's one of those cases still, but I enjoy just, like, he does a good job of being an entertainer with it. Like, when I listen to Gunna, I'm like, okay. Gunna doesn't give me anything in terms of character.
It's
so bland. It's bland, like, and I think
and then he throw a guitar in and just like try to spice it up.
Yeah, and I just be like, no, it's not doing anything. It's not. I promise you. And
I don't know who Gunna is.
Gunna's the one who's on the song with Lil Baby. That goes,
the song with Lil Baby.
Oh, Drip Too
Hard. Don't stand too close. You might fuck around and drown.
Get the biggest shenanigans though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him and Lil Baby.
Song.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that is a really good song, and artists like that will come along and give you something like that. But then I'm like, I need something else to really like enjoy you.
Something different.
Yeah,
Diversity.
like some character, some diversity, some character. Because Gunna's verses be sounding the same, but Blueface, the two songs I listened to had Jeremiah,
Blueface,
the R&B guy, on it, and
the
then the other one,
R&B guy. David, how dare you?
Jeremiah's not R&B.
I mean, he is, but it's not what he said. He's just like he said it's so throw away.
Did he
the R&B guy.
He made Birthday Sex, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that Jeremiah, and he also made You and I, or We.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that song.
Oh, David, you know some R&B?
Yeah, I know a little bit. I know a little bit of R&B.
Yeah.
I'm in my R&B bag sometimes.
So,
around here.
Okay.
Maybe you don't listen to, like, female R&B.
No, I mean,
You like to listen to Trey Songz.
Honestly, I kind of listen to them equally. I'm not gonna say I listen to female more, but it's just like a lot of the male R&B, like, I don't get behind it a lot of the time. Like, the reason that, like, We or whatever you pronounce the name of the song.
It's We. It's French.
Oh, okay. The only reason that catches me is just because it's such a, like, a vibe to it. Like, there's nothing, like, content-wise where I'm like, ooh, I felt that in my soul or anything. Like, no, not really.
Okay, so...
And I feel that more with, like, when I listen to, like, SZA or something. I'll hear something like, oh, man, I like that little line. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, male artists just come with something that I'm just like...
About sex. It's just
and that's always what it is. That's why it doesn't resonate with me. But sometimes it'll have a feel. Yeah.
Bryson Tiller is pretty.
You know, Black is not really sexualized.
I love Black actually.
Black is R&B.
That's another.
Nobody thinks about that.
That's another.
Black is R&B.
Yeah, okay.
I love
because I recently listened to East Atlanta Love Letter again. Because the last time I listened to it kind of as background music. I was playing like Forza or something. But I walked around.
Forza?
Yeah, I do actually. It was free on the Microsoft Store. I made sure to swipe that. I don't play it, but I got it.
It was free.
Yeah, it was free. I had to.
Stan is my shit.
Man. Oof.
I want somebody to love me like a Stan, bitch. Oof. Damn. Okay, this is a little bit off topic.
I mean, this whole podcast is going to be kind of just, we're feeling off the energy.
I was about to say, we're quote unquote shooting the shit.
Yeah, we'll get into the conspiracies in a bit.
We can mix that in with the shit that we shoot.
Yeah, I like that.
So this is technically just an ambiguous podcast.
It's
a little ambiguous podcast.
Just a little bit more ambiguous.
It's a little bit more ambiguous this time.
Less yelling, hopefully. So
most definitely.
Okay, yeah. Less fighting too.
Yeah. It's crazy.
No shade or anything.
No
shade, no tea.
No tea, no shade. No, bitch. All tea, all shade, bitch. All of it. But, okay, I was going to ask David, what, like, okay, out of, like, since you're not really an R&B person, but the R&B that you do listen to, what, okay, for both male and female, you know what, I don't even say male and female. Let's not
just like
gender
R&B
to
in
it.
general.
Yeah, who is your favorite, like, what's your favorite song, and then what's your favorite artist? And the song does not have to correlate with the artist. you can have like a favorite artist, and they like, but this one song is like really hit for me.
Okay. This is tough. Okay, I gotta start this off with a question. Are we counting Frank Ocean? Because he is like alternative R&B kind of, right?
I want to say the R&B gods wouldn't say yes.
R&B God.
It's R&B, you're right. But Frank,
like alternative.
It's very alternative
I
R&B.
think, okay, you can use him for songs.
Okay.
But artist-wise,
he
not street. He switched.
He switched from pop to alternative. He is.
Okay.
Or maybe he might be a top.
Oh my god.
We don't know.
Man, I hate it when y'all do that, cause I mean, there's so many like, cause I'm really like, I'm based in like rap and hip hop, and usually when there's like a rapper who can branch out and do other things, they're still a rapper. They're still gonna come up in rap conversations, but like we don't bar them from that just because they're able to hop into pop. Cause just because Drake hops into pop all the time and R&B, we don't bar him from rap. But okay, I'll exclude Frank Ocean.
No, don't exclude him, because Nicki does hopping hop her ass on that pop track.
Like
Starship swimming too.
Yeah.
That was a pop. The whites loved it.
I loved it. Shit.
I loved it too. I'm over here. Let's go to the beach. My fat ass like, have a drink? Clink. Good time. But answer the question.
Okay. So I'll start artist wise, because I think song wise I'm gonna have to really like think. Let's narrow it down. First of all, Frank Ocean is in the possibilities. SZA is in the possibilities.
I don't need possibilities. I need exact. I need one person. I need
one person, one artist.
Yes.
Who overall, like in R&B, who like
supreme.
like I can always go to kind of.
Yes.
It's gonna be Frank, cause Frank Ocean, like that's my one. I guess I'll say gripe. That's my one gripe with R&B, is that a lot of the time the music I can't always fully connect with the subject matter. And I mean, yeah, that's the case for rap, but a lot of the time I can listen to someone rapping about like street shit and I'll like get the vibe and feeling like, yeah, I understand what you're going through.
I could have got shot that day.
Yeah, exactly. I got like I didn't know the nigga. He kind of just walked past me, but he could have shot me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to R&B, sometimes those songs will come on where it's like about like fucking or some shit like that, and I'll just be like, it's cool. Like you can sing, obviously. Like you have good production, but I'm like,
could it be that, you know, R&B in itself is kind of over sexualized? Mm-hmm. And because sex sells. Yeah. But with Frank and let's say SZA too, even her lyrics are sexually charged. Yeah. But it has like something else, like another element to it, where it's just not overtly sexual. Like there's some sexual elements, but it's more like, you know, on the emotional sides. Which some R&B artists, like, you know, we can't exclude Black and Jeremiah and like what's his name? Bryson Tiller. Even though I feel like the most popular songs, the popular songs that people, you know, excuse my French, but fuck to, it's my one. Those are the popular songs. Those are the songs that make the money. But I see what you're saying. Like it's just alternative. You can't really connect with, you know, when I'm like talking about diving into shit.
Yeah, but when it comes to like when they use that like sexualization to build towards like emotion, rather than using the singing to build towards the sexualization, if that makes any sense, then I can really like mess with it. You know what I'm saying?
So they use their lyricism to talk about sex,
or using the lyricism of sex to build towards an emotion, to build towards like I'm trying to find out how to explain it to you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still not getting it.
Okay, so let's take Frank for example, because Frank has a lot of like lyrics and words that refer to sexual things, but a lot of the time it's like it's just lyricism.
You're not saying like the sex,
but it's not the main.
The sexuality
focus.
Is subtle. In a way where it's just like, okay, it's there, but you know, it's almost like, because Frank tells a story, and like, you know, sex is a part of that story, but it's not the overarching thing.
That's it exactly.
Okay, So it's just you like when it's just like sex. It could be up in the song, but that's not the whole thing. Like like he could be saying I'm in love with you, and I like the way your body feel, but like your emotions. I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm getting at.
So you like when it's more emotionally connected when they're talking about the relationship instead of getting your cheeks clapped.
Exactly. That's it. So that's why I would put Frank as my artist. In terms of song,
That's gonna be hard.
It is hard. I'm gonna say. "Don't" by what's his name?
Bryson Tiller?
Yeah.
Down. But okay, Don't. Why?
Just cause when that song comes on, it feels like it's so impactful to me. Like there's not one time where that song can come on and I don't just sit there and like feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same deal for We, but it's kind of more. That's why those are the two that I was kind of fighting against in my mind. I was also kind of thinking Insecure by Brent Faiyaz or Faiyaz. I think it's Faiyaz.
Brent Faiyaz.
Oh, Faiyaz. I was nowhere close to it.
He's good too.
Yeah. I mean, I've only heard that song, I think. But
you're missing out, David. You're missing out.
But,
maybe I'll dive into that. His discography.
Like
do that.
Carnell knows more. Actually, probably know the same amount.
I probably do, honestly.
I'm not gonna downplay my knowledge like that. Because we are probably at the same age. You're not downplaying his either. But yeah, that was an interesting. We got to see David's perspective on R&B. I would ask John.
Please don't, cause that's all I listen to. We gonna be on this podcast 30 minutes. Me trying to dissect what I want to say.
So yeah, we're gonna.
Can you give us a song? What's a song that just hits your soul?
You know he not good at questions.
Give me
Give us
a
yes
couple.
or no.
You don't have to narrow it down. Just give me shoot a couple off. That just hit you right in your soul.
Just give us 3. Does that make it?
Does that make it easier or harder?
Oh no! I'm gonna just give y'all what I have been listening to recently.
Okay.
That touches me. Let me look into my.
Touches you in the pathway.
Sir,
where does the song touch you?
Where did the song touch you?
Where did the song touch you? Point to the square. And where did the song touch you? Did you touch you in your no square?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I don't know. Is it R&B? Yeah, Mahalia or Mahalia? I don't know. Mahalia. I don't know how to pronounce that name. But her song, I think it's called "Surprise Me," and it's basically about a relationship it got split up by distance, and the dude was just like, I'm not really feeling it no more, and she was just like, oh well, you expect me to be in a relationship, but you not feeling it even though we're far away, and then he tried to patch it up. She was just like, nah, I'm good, deuces.
Yeah,
and I was just like, ooh,
you felt that.
What else? My good sis Ari Lennox. I don't have my own apartment, but new apartment is a mood.
Yes.
And I really feel like if I ever get my own apartment, that's exactly how I'm gonna feel. And let's go with "The New Cupid" by BJ the Chicago Kid, featuring Kendrick Lamar. The basis of the song is just like people just not in love these days.
Yeah,
they just out here.
Fucking.
Yes, basically. And he was just like, I gotta come along and be the new Cupid because Cupid's taking a break.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that concept.
Oh, I gotta listen to that.
It's good. It's actually been out for a while.
An artist and song or songs?
My favorite artist overall would be Beyonce.
My favorite artist is Frank Ocean, by the way. If y'all, I don't think I said that on
to be more
specific.
To be more specific with R&B, because Beyonce does multiple genres, because she's diverse. I think Taki Mushrooms. I'm really into Summer Walker right now, and I love Ari
I
Lennox.
thought you were gonna give us your songs.
Oh, my songs.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said artists.
Oh yeah, well we were doing like one artist overall in the.
Oh, one artist
And then the
overall
song
for
or songs.
R&B.
Yeah.
Right now, I want to say Summer Walker.
I mean, it doesn't have to be right now.
Oh well,
Like in
overall, like just no matter what.
Yeah. Like who can like give you that mood most just about it all the time or most of the time?
It's not even Beyonce.
It's not. Okay.
Summer.
Ooh, okay, Summer Walker coming through.
Like I can see like I love Beyonce because of her bad bitch energy.
Yeah.
You know, she's confident, she gets good music. I like, you know, her more upbeat things. And you know, when she's talking about love.
I like the somber music by Beyonce, like Sandcastles and
Yeah, somber. Like I like somber music. I like the but even her somber music sometimes is pop a little bit. You know, in her early days it was a little R&B, but I may be wrong.
my thing about Beyonce, I just like her music because it's like I know that I can find something for the mood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the time.
So yeah, we love Beyonce. We stand. She's a great
Stand the
entertainer.
versatile queen.
Versatile.
Versatile.
But R&B wise, right now I stand Summer Walker. Her lyrics really speak to me. I connect with them. And she's just dope. As a socially awkward person, she's socially awkward and I live for it. But favorite song overall, one thing that pops into my mind when I think about it is Stan by Black. Like that's a song, whenever I listen to it, I get chills. Like
Yeah.
I get like a little, you know, a frog in my throat because I'm like, damn. Because I mean, like he just really wants someone to love him like a Stan. And you know how I stand people. I stand Beyonce. I want
Yeah.
somebody to stand me.
I like that
I stand
concept.
Beyonce.
I like that concept. I need to listen to that song.
You know how
You do
obsessed
need to
I am with
listen to that song.
Beyonce?
I need someone who's obsessed like you're obsessed with Beyonce.
Exactly.
I
Like
that.
I want you to stand me.
Yeah.
Fuck. God.
Well, speaking of people who are very much obsessed with their own specific things, there is a large part of our society who are obsessed with conspiracy theories. I have compiled a list of some of the most popular, a couple of ones you may not have heard of, but we're going to go through this list and we're going to talk about them a little bit.
Okay.
The first is that there is a secret group controlling the world.
Yes.
This conspiracy proposes that a secret group called the Illuminati has been really controlling the world and is looking to create a one-world government. Their end goal is supposedly to create the New World Order, which will dissolve national boundaries and people's identities while allowing a total authoritarian control. What are we thinking?
I think
These were the exact theories that would give me as a child. I was just like, ew.
Ew.
Shit like that. Just the thought of it just freaks me out because I know it could be real. That sounds very plausible at this point in time.
It does.
But when you think of the history of Illuminati, like the Illuminati was a real thing in like Greece or Rome. I don't forgot. My teacher was talking about it, and like they were humanists, where they believed, you know, in unity of human beings. I don't know. You gotta fact check me on that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking right now, but they died out like centuries ago. They don't exist unless we think they died out.
Unless they quote unquote died out. Died out.
Quote unquote died. And so I think that one, it could be very much real, but then the way the world is separate, I mean, like
They not doing a good job. That's all. They working on it though.
They struggling.
They struggling, but they working on it.
because I feel like, you know, I don't think we would be at war, but I feel like maybe that's their plan.
Maybe they're like 10 steps ahead of us. It's
Who
like
knows?
chess.
And even if there was a New World Order, why the hell would we know? Like
why would we already know? Why would we have these theories already?
Yeah.
I mean,
Unless it got out and then, like, you know, nobody's going to listen to us.
Yeah, maybe
they think we crazy.
Maybe the people who are, like, associated with the Illuminati started putting these on the internet as conspiracy theories to try to throw you off. Maybe they want you to think that the people who are coming up with this are crazy. They want you to think I'm crazy. They want you to think you're crazy.
They want you to think. We also want you to think that they're lizard people too. I saw a movie where it was like all the conspiracy theories matched up into one big ass movie, and it was insane. I really want y'all to watch it with me.
What's the name of the movie?
I don't know. I was watching it with my mom on the Fire Stick, and because she was just watching movies, and like I was just like, this seems like a whole bunch of conspiracy theories, because it said that, you know, what's it called? Not Hannibal Lecter, but the Hun, Nancy Pelosi, not Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Drew?
Not Nancy. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, so Nancy
I thought
Pelosi.
she was from books.
She was.
Yeah, not Nancy Drew, but like, you know, what's her name? She was like, you know, from Alaska. She's like Alaska.
Sarah Palin?
Yes, it was Sarah Palin, not Nancy Pelosi. Because, I don't know. And like, no. So it was like Sarah Palin, all the like Hitler and all the other like big characters, and they were all lizard people that live under the earth, because when the earth ended, they went back under the earth. And it was so funny because, you know, it was all the bad guys like Kim Jong-un, and they were like alien, they were like lizard aliens, and like they destroyed the earth. And so what their plan was, they wanted to take over the earth and not destroy it. So the leader was just like, so we had a whole plan to destroy the humans, but we ended up killing the fucking earth. And I was just like, that sounds so fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna use that to segue into the next theory, which is lizard people, aka reptilians, are running the world. This is a very sci-fi Hollywood variation on secret groups controlling us, famously championed by David Icke, a professional conspiracy theorist from Britain. The idea also has support from 12 million Americans, according to a 2013 national survey.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of people.
They believe in the lizard people.
What they believe is that the top echelon of our government is actually controlled by shape-shifting reptilian aliens who have been lording power over humans to make them into mindless slaves for their own purposes.
So the scroll?
I was just thinking that, actually. I was gonna say, this sounds like the scroll. I don't, like...
That was kind of far-fetched.
I mean,
guess...
is it really?
I think...
I don't...
Here's the thing.
Lizard people?
If lizard people have been controlling us for this one, why don't they just, like...
Take over at this rate.
Yeah, unless they already...
Oh.
Unless maybe they already took over.
David, are you a lizard person? I'm just saying. No, like, that's just crazy. Like,
so what would we do? What would be your game plan if Trump went up on the podium and took off his mask and was a lizard? What? I think, first of all, we
all gonna lose our shit.
I'm gonna be goddamn shook. I'm just gonna be like, well,
I guess this is how it ends. It was eventually gonna end, but like, I guess this is it.
I'm gonna be sitting looking at the TV like, damn, was it really Nancy Pelosi?
I thought Mother Nature would do it, but no, it was the lizard people.
They was in coots. She said, if y'all take them out, then I'll take care of y'all. No. But then, like, it is the government trying to destroy the climate and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So, like, lizard people not too smart. If you destroy the earth with us on it, where the hell you gonna go?
Well, I mean, I don't know if they want to destroy it. They might just want to take it over.
Where the hell can you go?
Maybe they're just tired of being underground lizard people. They want to be the top dog.
So are they
species.
easy to kill? Can a bullet kill them? They probably move fast like lizards.
Yeah, they probably need scattering around.
Oh god! Oh my god!
Spazzy.
Like pop, pop, pop. Gat. But lizard people, that's scary. It makes me think of that show called V. Y'all ever saw it? About the aliens coming back to Earth. And, like, they were, like, reptilian people, but, like, they were disguised as people. But they were really reptiles.
I got nothing for you.
I think y'all need... It used to come on ABC. It was really
It sounds like an ABC show.
Yeah, I'm an ABC boy. I used to watch it.
We'll look into that. The next theory: President Obama wasn't born in the U.S. and may be a secret Muslim. This untrue proposition was famously championed on Twitter and elsewhere by the current president, Donald Trump. The theory that Barack Obama was actually born in Kenya and is not a natural-born citizen was used to delegitimize his presidency.
First of all, he won.
He won
Twice.
Period.
He won twice.
Twice. If he could win a third round, you don't think he would have won twice? God damn it. So
The only thing that stopped
why
at that point.
are people still holding on to it? It's over. Fuck.
It's over. It's gone. Trump been president for 4 years now. Why are we still talking
Y'all
about
got
it?
y'all racist ass white president. Chill. Damn.
Daddy, chill.
Y'all got what y'all wanted. Fuck. God, people get on my damn nerves. He was a Who? What? First of all, that was like Donald Trump alternative fucking fact.
Damn,
How the hell you have alternative fucking fact?
Oh, yeah,
How the fuck that shit works? How the hell you have alternative fact?
Alternative.
Ain't, was that like 10 years ago at this point? It was like...
It was.
No, okay. It's like 12.
12 years and people are like, he was still a Muslim. We let a Muslim. Okay, so fucking what? God. We have something in the Constitution called freedom of religion. Jesus. And hell, it should be more requirements other than being born in America to become the president of the United States.
And over 35?
You gotta be early. You should go to fucking college. First of all, because that's literally not in the stipulations. And literally anybody can run. It's just that you won't win because you're not college educated.
I mean, I don't know about that one though, because then if they require college, then it's like, I mean, it's
People gonna be majoring in presidency and shit.
presidency.
What's your major? My major is presidency.
I aspire to be the next president.
So what happens if you don't win? Well,
I paid $60,000.
You can go to law school
for nothing. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that would be a good major to go to law school with.
I major in presidency.
Major in presidency.
It'd be called
minor in legal
executive leadership or something.
Executive leadership. The next theory: aliens are contacting us. A variety of events come under the rubric of beliefs in alien contact. Among these are mysteries like the alleged 1947 crash of a flying saucer in Roswell, New Mexico. The ensuing government cover-up of that incident supposedly links to Area 51, a top-secret military base where experimental research is carried out, giving rise to rumors that the studies are actually on aliens and their technology.
Nah, definitely aliens in Area 51. You can't tell me otherwise. Why the fuck they wouldn't let us in there?
Why they wouldn't let us in?
There's some secret ass shit going on.
You know, there's a lot of places where if you just show up, they're not going to let you in. You're not going to get into the White House.
But I won't get shot. I won't get shot 10 miles away from it.
You don't know that.
As long as I don't go past the gate at the White House, at least I can see the White House. I can't even see Area 51. I just be in the desert like, y'all see something out there? Is that it?
Yeah, is that an alien?
No, I think if aliens are smart enough to find us, I think they would probably already here. They were probably already here fucking shit up.
The real shapeshifters.
The real shit. Maybe the reptiles,
the
lizard people are from another planet.
If you watch Ancient Aliens, it said that an alien came and fucked the monkey, and that's how we got here.
So is it really an alien if it fucked the monkey and it made us?
Just see it as an alien, so we are aliens.
So if we're all aliens,
we are
none of us
you are us. Type shit.
I mean, my thing with aliens is like, I'm not gonna be one of those people who's like, aliens, man. But like, if we are here on this planet and there's water on Mars, I don't rule it out. There could just be the chance that they're just as ghetto as us and haven't been able to get to another planet. So they could be like in the next galaxy just chilling, saying there's aliens in the next galaxy, and we're saying the exact same thing. It's just we can't prove either's existence because
just like us.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit more advanced. So you got over here.
I mean, they could be more advanced. They could be less advanced. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just comes down to like.
I feel it.
They may not have either. They haven't found us yet, or they aren't capable of finding us yet. If they were more advanced,
they would have found us by now.
I feel like
not necessarily.
Honestly,
they went past every other planet. It was just like, we ain't going to that one.
And they didn't live like that planet's kind of green and blue. What is that?
Honestly, I think they found our planet and they just like probably left it alone because they're probably wise enough. Like they still trying to figure out their shit.
That's how you know that aliens aren't white. Because if they was white, they'd have been like, "Ooh, let's go shoot them or capture them and do something."
Technically, if we are from like descendants of aliens, then technically they already raped and did the monkeys and. We're the product of that. And eventually, the cycle continued. So, thanks, sis.
Since we're on the topic of space, the next one seems very fitting. The moon landing was faked. One of the most significant scientific and political achievements of the last century, landing on the moon often comes under attack. Some people believe that the landing did not happen and its appearance was orchestrated by NASA and the American government as part of the Cold War to raise national pride and one-up the arch-rival Soviet Union.
Now look, until recently I was just like, that's stupid. But now that I've been like really thinking about it, I'm just like, why haven't we gone back to the moon yet if we already been once? What's keeping us from going back now in 2019 without new technology? What is the reason?
Maybe because there ain't shit up there.
Look,
and then rocks.
You can put shit up there.
Honestly, is this reptile?
It might just be too like.
It's Godzilla.
There might not be enough gain to be had from
to go
like
back to the moon.
Building up there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, we have a terrible planet that we've killed and destroyed, but they don't really care. Like, they're gonna keep destroying the planet, and they're not gonna move until they have to. And there's no resources. Well, actually, I don't think there are any resources that they can sell off the moon, and then that's what motivates people is revenue. So I mean,
they could definitely bring some fucking rocks back. People be like, "Ooh, moon rocks."
People would start taking the moon rocks. Because the moon rocks give special properties, and like,
not the crystals.
They be smoking moon rocks.
I got half these moon rocks.
Hey, little nigga, you need some moon rocks.
Not snorting moon rocks.
It'll crushing them up. Then it'll send you space.
Then we got a big ass hole in the fucking moon.
Because niggas want to smoke moon rocks.
Damn, ocean's fucked up.
Oh man.
They don't even wave no more. They don't wave. They just sit there. They do like this. They twinkle. They like hey. They don't hey. They hey. I think part of me wants to believe it was real. But then part of me was just like, they could have faked it because, hell, they was trying to win. They wanted to win the Cold War. Fuck. And it was just like, ooh. Look, Russia went to outer space. They went, like, I think 3 feet out of the atmosphere. Like, they were, like, in the orbit. And they went back. America would say, bet, we going to the moon. And
they hopped in a photo
and everybody was just like, damn, how we gonna get to the moon,
David?
And I was just like,
what if we haven't gone back? Because if we actually go to the moon, they're gonna get up there and be like, there's no flag up here. There's no footstep in the dirt. What happened?
What happened? Then they gotta kill that astronaut because he knows too much. And then they gotta cover up his head.
We're talking too much. They figured it out.
It was like, it's a conspiracy. Please don't shoot me.
Really, we don't know shit.
We don't know shit. This is a theory
podcast. We are some regular ass niggas. We got no top. Literally 7 people watch this shit. Who the fuck we gonna influence?
We had 18 on the Chick-fil-A one.
Really? Well,
yeah, the first one.
Oh, that's the first one.
No, we have 18 on the Chick-fil-A one and 18 on the Ariana Grande one too.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah. No, that's the third one.
The third one. I
think it is the third one. Yeah.
Oh, well, 18 people still
come out. And on the audio, I'm gonna show you all the audio, Matt, because it's like one of the recent ones. Like when I was like, oh, it's like at like 20 or not at 20. It was like something decent very quickly, like, oh, okay,
people.
People listen to us. Look at
that.
that.
We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all.
You know what that means? We gotta
Thanks for
promote
listening to a good
the dang podcast. Anyways.
I retweet the tweet.
I do.
So I got like 200, 300 followers.
We're gonna start making merch.
When that merch shop starts up.
But
It's
like
over.
I said,
Not
governmental.
That's
governmental identities. Listen, we don't got power. What the fuck we gonna influence?
that's when the lizard people are gonna swoop in and be like, nah, cuz.
And then they gonna take our identities when we start getting popular. And then we just start being like, yeah.
Let me sit up on the
murder
podcast
people.
like, I don't think the lizard people are real. I think they're fake.
Exactly.
I'm a human.
Somebody got entered.
It's the list of people. The light cut off because ain't nobody been coming in and out. So you open the door for nothing. Freaking my ass out. You
thought the lizard people are coming for you.
Look. Like, we started talking about the conspiracy. So he said, somebody just walked in, huh? Excuse me.
Tyler opens the door and all he was.
They coming to get your ass. What's the next one? Y'all scaring me. I have to hug Godzilla.
to show solidarity with the lizard people, hugging stuffed Godzilla.
Oh, good.
Protect us. Protect us.
This is exactly what I do.
That's Chewbacca. That's the wrong animal family.
How do you make the Godzilla noise?
It's a roar, is it that?
No, that shit sound like a siren. Like, damn, sis, are you okay? I like Godzilla though. Godzilla, I like how the girl is the only one that can calm him down. It's just like she's just like, sis, chill.
That's how you know Godzilla, nigga.
But what's the next one?
The FDA is withholding the cure for cancer. This idea maintains that the FDA and big pharma
Pharmaceutical?
What the heck? Pharmaceutically.
That's how you know that's inaccurate. It's a grammatical error.
Oh, there's no space. It's pharma, actually.
Oh.
Figured out how to cure cancer a while back. I'm just stupid. It's okay. But are not making the medicine available. While Big Pharma has not made itself many friends among the public, there is no evidence that such a vast conspiracy is possible, as it would require the participation of thousands, if not millions of people in both for-profit and non-profit sectors. It makes more sense that selling the cure would actually make more money. It's also hard to believe that these evil medical professionals would not use the cures on themselves and their families, a fact that would likely come to light eventually.
So the thing about that, I really feel like they're not lying. Because if people that have publicly came out and be like, you know what, I think I found out how to get rid of cancer. I'm working on how to do that. And then they just like mysteriously disappear. Mm-hmm. That's not suspicious.
If we mysteriously disappear, just know we
If I disappear in the next month, it was the lizard people. No, I mean,
cause like
that's
if you cure it, then people. I mean, you can charge exorbitant amounts of money for it. I'm sure my insurance be like 80-20. You pay 20%, we pay the other 80%.
I mean, that's a good point that they had though. There's a lot of people that would have to be involved to keep quiet on something like that.
Not even though.
I mean,
if you don't tell anybody there's a cure.
No, but I guess if like a small group of people discovered it,
and then they kept it to themselves.
Yeah, that would make it easier.
Right, but like all the doctors knowing there's a cure.
Yeah, if it was a certain company that made it a project. And then they figured it out, and the whole that whole
division.
Section or division knew about it. That would make it they did not figure anything out because there's no way you could silence that.
Shit,
well, I mean, unless you killed them, there's no way you can silence that many people.
Because I'd definitely be selling this shit on the black market.
How up on the dark web. Like, hey, I got the cure for cancer.
Great to anybody gonna listen.
No one's gonna buy that.
Gonna buy
They be like, you bastard! I'm not buying that. You
Technically, the cure for cancer is in cannabis, but that's another conspiracy theory. That's the cancer can cure weed can cure all people. You know, there's like those are the popular conspiracies out of the millions of other fucking conspiracies that exist. There's one about Africans, you know, the white supremacy conspiracy. You know,
it's not exactly
that's
a conspiracy.
Not really
It's kind of real.
That's the thing.
No, I'm not talking about white supremacy as in it's not real. I'm talking about their belief that they're superior.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we got black people saying we all came from Egypt and all this other bullshit.
You know, the hotels?
Yeah, the hotels. Those are the most conspiracy ass niggas.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not going to attack the hotels.
I just want to live. Can people just live? Damn.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice.
Are we, is that the last? Because they kind of scared me. Whenever I get start talking about space and aliens, I get scared.
Well, guys,
You're not alone.
I gotta say, we're having some good conversations. We're saying some nice things. We're avoiding talking too much about the lizard people. But
Love y'all.
it kind of seems like it's about that time. Time for rapid fire news hour.
Wait. Hold on. We didn't get to talk about relationships.
Yeah, we didn't. It's already at 57 minutes. I guess that'll be next week.
We spent the hour. Oh, we did talk
We
about
We talked about
about
R&B and
R&B.
music for a lot.
R&B and conspiracy.
Yeah.
That's so disjointed.
It is a little bit.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj reveals Harley
Okay.
Quinn Halloween costume. Husband Kenneth dresses as
Bitch.
Me
Joker.
and Tyler
Let me
was just
talk
talking about
about this shit. Hold on. Okay, I love Nicki. But girl, your husband, he look a goddamn mess. Like, you look...
What's wrong with it? It looks okay.
No, it doesn't.
Boy, he is literally frowning, and he has the smiley face on. Like they look like clowns. Like they are clowns. That's what they are. No, but they are in real life. They're fucking clowns. Like they both are clowns.
I mean, Nikki looks good, but
Nikki looks. She always looks
amazing.
good.
that man just be there in the background.
He is.
Standing.
Like, what's your fucking purpose? You didn't have to be in a damn picture. Like, if it was like
If he had did the costume better,
like yes, maybe he didn't need that damn wig. That's one.
Here's my thing about when it comes to celebrities and Halloween costumes. If you're a celebrity and you come with a trash Halloween costume, you don't deserve to dress up.
But he's not
You
a
have all the access to money.
He got
and
access to money,
You have
though.
so much access to money and makeup and costumes. How you come with a trash ass Halloween costume?
Nicki's
I'll be
costume wasn't
damned.
trash though.
No, Nicki's is fire. I like
but she
Nicki's.
said you're gonna have to figure out. You're gonna have to figure out something.
that's so silly.
And so him and his niggas went to the damn party. So
Party City.
They didn't go to Party
That
City.
damn ugly-ass
They
wig.
went to Goodwill.
piss me the fuck off.
I don't know what I've ever seen Joker in a leather red Thriller jacket.
You have it.
Look at it. When has Joker ever worn it?
It's a trench coat.
It's a mixture of all. Is it a mixture of all the Jokers? Get a clear fucking concept. Choose a movie.
Maybe it was.
Did he have blue sweats on?
And the damn tattoos are written in marker.
You want him to get real tattoos?
No, do better inking something. Damn. Shit. That shit pissed me off. That shit was like, what? Why is he there? Just devaluing the picture.
Maybe he was trying to be Jared Leto Joker.
He wasn't doing a good job.
He wasn't. He had a coat. It was purple, but he had a coat.
And it was no. His makeup. He looked like he didn't want to be there.
He never looks like he wants to be anywhere when he takes pictures with her.
He might be there for the money.
Oh
I
god.
don't want to say that.
Be quiet.
I'm gonna be quiet before she come for me. Hey,
To freedom.
to freedom. What's next?
I'm looking. Oh, Conor McGregor challenges 50 Cent to fight after a rapper made fun of him.
Did he challenge somebody else to a fight and never fought them?
Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
I feel like you did. I feel like
I
I
don't
know
know
what
who
you're
it
talking
was.
about.
I
Was it
want
Mike
to
Tyson?
fight, yo.
Was it my... No.
I want to fight for my freedom. For my freedom.
For my people.
For my people.
For my land.
For my land.
Me mom's a
For
bear.
For my honor.
Oh, God. My honor. What was that? Nah, cancel. We cancel.
That's racist.
Oh, God.
You should get the little boy that says, that's racist, every time we say some dumb shit. That's racist.
Kylie Jenner's daughter, Stormy, dresses up as mom for Halloween. I can't handle this.
Damn, that don't
That's so unoriginal.
That sounds inappropriate.
Yeah, like
She don't dress.
Can she be a ladybug? Like regular other, you know, how old is the baby?
Like what, 4 or 5?
4 or 5. They be ladybugs, you know, Dora the Explorer, the Paw Patrol, something cute.
Paw Patrol.
You know,
that would be a raw
they be
costume.
fairies, they be mermaids, you know, something cute. No, you gonna be mommy in the mermaid dress that she wore to the Met Gala. That
Kylie, not Kim.
I don't. No. Kylie went to the Met Gala in that purple mermaid dress.
She had a.
Yeah, I think I...
That's what she dressed her as.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was this.
She. Oh.
Why couldn't she? Why you didn't let that little girl be
a little?
a little girl? She probably told mommy, "I want to be a fairy." No,
You gotta be me.
you're gonna be
You
me.
gotta be me. It's good publicity.
Who knows? Maybe the girl was like, "I want to be you, mommy. I want to be you."
Maybe.
I would have told you.
No, I can imagine it.
She was a
but-
fictional character.
But she could have chose a
Something
nicer
cute.
outfit. Yeah, something adorable.
I want to say something a child would wear, but I guess, you know, we don't want to sexualize children. So she could wear that.
Let that little girl be a police officer and be blessed or
Mrs.
something.
Officer.
Some generic shit. Because I already
I
know
want to be
she
a
did
chef.
not. Yeah, exactly. You know.
Actually, when I was little, I was Blue's Clues. Yep.
Were you Fred or were you Blue?
I was Blue.
Blue's Clues.
Why would I be Fred?
His name isn't Blue's Clues. The show is
The
called
name- oh.
Blues is because it's blues
I just assumed-
possessive clues.
I would assume he'd be blue as a child.
I was the dog. I was Blue.
Okay,
I
that was
Blue.
my question.
I was Curious George as a child. Nobody let the implications of a little boy running around in a monkey costume. Nobody get. I just realized that recently. I was like, that's kind of racist.
Your mom was just like, you want to be a monkey.
My
For
sister was dressed
okay.
as a cow, so.
Oof.
I was always a Ninja Turtle.
I
I
think
was
I
a
had
cool
Tim's
kid.
on too. I was wearing Tim's and a Curious George outfit.
I remember one year I was Raphael, and the next year I was Leonardo.
So they just changed the mask.
No, I didn't go through all of them.
Oh, they just changed the mask and gave you a different plastic weapon.
Yes.
That's crazy. Now that you have upgraded to Raphael. I think once I got over Blue's Clues, then I was into Power Rangers, and I was Power Rangers for like a good. Then I tried I wanted to be a pirate because Pirates of the Caribbean had came out,
Oh yeah.
and like I really wanted to be a fairy, but I couldn't do that because heteronormative patriarchy. So I had to play into that, and I decided to be a pirate. Couldn't fit my pirate costume because I was a fat bitch.
Here's good news.
And then eventually I just became a doctor.
And your fat bitchness. Applebee's has 25-cent boneless wings.
65 cents.
25 cents.
25 cents.
Yes.
You get $4.
Yes.
Are we going to Applebee's?
We are.
Bet.
Eventually. I don't know where we're going.
Y'all want to go for my birthday?
Bet.
We're going to brunch in the morning.
Bet.
Applebee's.
Applebee's. Get some 25-cent wings.
Ooh, alcohol all day. Jesus.
Ooh.
With the dollar drinks.
I get drunk. High. Twisted. Only Jigs and Carnell can do it right.
Marvel's next Avengers Endgame level saga could be 10 years away.
Oof. I mean, it makes sense though, considering.
It does. At least they're not
here
rushing
in 10
it.
years?
Probably not.
No.
Didn't Avengers come out in 2008?
Yes. Let me fact check that.
Maybe Marvel knows something we
2012.
2012? Oh, damn.
Maybe Marvel
I think
knows
that was
something.
Iron Man came out in
Yeah.
2008, so that makes
Yeah,
sense. It makes
Iron Man
sense.
is-
About 10 years.
Do you think I think I don't want to say we gonna be here in 10 years. We are. I just feel it. It's gonna be a little bit worse than it is right now.
We won't want to be here, but we gonna be here.
We're regretfully paying bills. Now we gotta pay a climate change bill. So
not the climate change.
That's another thing.
Because
they're actually engineering cities to manage climate change. Eventually, Trump's gonna get out of office, and then we eventually gonna start healing the earth. So we're just gonna be like, we still gonna be here. It's just gonna be bullshit after more bullshit. I feel like humans ain't going nowhere anytime soon. But yeah, it's just bullshit after more bullshit.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's just like maybe we want it to end, but it won't.
Ray J cancels tour after reports of cheating on wife at Drake's birthday.
That's a lot to unpack. Did you just say Ray J?
It's Ray J.
Like I hit it first, Ray J?
Yeah.
Who we hit first?
Which Ray J? Kim Kardashian. He made that song when Kanye started.
Who brags about hit like?
Look.
Men.
Patriarchy. Oh, that's just disgusting.
Does he still make music or something?
I don't know what Ray J
He got the rights to Death Row Records.
Oh, he does like a nostalgia tour.
All I know is that he does ads for Raycons now and like
the damn headphones.
Yeah.
What about his glasses?
The glasses that moved and like.
Look, I'd buy a pair of those.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
I trust Ray J as an entertainer to be able to sell me those glasses, even though I know that they give me no benefit at all.
He definitely already sold me the glasses. They just don't work for me because they're reading glasses.
Oh yeah, no.
Whoa, but like Ray J, man, I heard that him and Whitney had like a thing before she died. Whitney Houston.
Like I will always love you, Whitney Houston.
Yes. It's also said that Whitney was bisexual and she had a female lover.
I have heard that.
So shit.
If I know shit about Whitney. Wish.
It would be to have Whitney back.
Oh God, it would. Ray J's from Macomb. That's crazy to me. Macomb, Mississippi.
T.I. says Iggy Azalea started quote unquote acting different after finding out white people liked her.
Huh? What was it?
T.I. said that Iggy Azalea started acting different after finding out white people liked her.
So
what is different? Like, I'm
did she start calling you a nigger or something? Is that what you mean by different, T.I.? Come on, expound. Use your vocabulary to explain.
Honestly, that makes sense. Like just from looking at it far, because if you find out white people like maybe you could be obtuse with black people and know you still got a following.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, nobody in the black community would accept her as an artist as she was.
That's true.
So obviously, when she had like white people, they were just like, "Oh, Iggy's lit." She was like, "I'm gonna go where I'm loved," and that makes perfect sense. I think it's because he don't like the fact that she outgrew him.
Yeah,
he wants to have control over somebody.
Did she ever release that album?
Tip.
I think she has.
Him and his vocabulary can go to the trash.
I think she has an album on the way. I know she dropped a project like last year.
Because I remember
she
Sally Walker and
it was around that. It was around that time. The Sally Walker. No, Sally Walker. I think Sally Walker is kind of newer.
I think she has bobs.
But
I mean, them recent songs kind of nice.
Yeah,
most definitely. I didn't really care for it.
Yeah, so the thing about that. We talked about this in the podcast earlier, though.
We did.
We talked about Iggy, and Jigs was not just, a fan. He was like, she's trash.
He said, as a black male.
Oof.
Which, I mean,
toxicity.
I'm a black male and I like Iggy. But
I too am a black male who thinks Iggy is okay.
You're gay.
Do I have to cut that?
Oh, sorry.
This is a DL podcast.
Everybody straight.
Cool.
Alright, we're way over our time. Alright, guys. It's been cool.
What does way over our time sound like?
It's an hour and 10 minutes.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
We've done
actually.
more.
That's 70 minutes. It's good. But like I said, when he said that kind of irked me. But you know, that's Jigs, and I have to respect his opinion. He doesn't like Iggy Azalea, but other people do.
Yeah.
And like I think people just need to get over it.
Yeah, music is subjective. People are gonna
art is
have
subjective.
their art
Everything
is
is subjective at this point, except math.
Yes.
But if you
What's 2 +
interpret
2?
the X as an X, I can interpret the Y as a Y, and it'll still mean a variable.
Ooh, you know how if
You're right.
If
You're right.
If math was subjective, you know, I would probably have straight A's in math because they'd be like, Tyler, that equation is wrong. No, I interpret it this way, and here's why.
I would pass every class just bullshitting me like, no,
Period.
I thought the way that I see the Pythagorean theorem, it has 4 sides. And
Exactly. A triangle has 4. Where's the 4th side?
Like,
It's in the etchinary.
it's right there. It's in the etching. Just make up a word. It's in the optoponus.
It's a new word that I created. It's an imaginary angle within the triangle.
Like, you wouldn't understand it.
You wouldn't understand. You're not at that level. And the teacher would be like, I have a doctorate.
I have a
Like,
degree.
yeah, and I have a headache from hearing you question my line of thinking.
Protect this reptile.
That's not a lizard person. That's just a nigga.
Even worse. Come in.
Are you a lizard
The
person?
door is locked.
It is locked. Alright.